Glad to know you stay with us. Well, Whitestream, an Israeli blockchain analytics firm, has reported that Nigeria is turning into a den of cryptocurrency scams. Fraudulent firms claiming to offer digital currencies buffet on Nigerians, while monetary authorities and law enforcement agencies seem helpless. These firms claim they speculate on cryptocurrency price movements via a CFD trading account or buy and sell the underlying coins via exchanges. According to analysts, there are pyramid or Ponzi schemes whose activities span various illegal activities, such as money laundering and terrorism, illegal drug trafficking, human trafficking, and support for radical movements. Reports say losses to the scheme are estimated in hundreds of millions of naira, as Nigerians eager to escape hitting economic hardship are lured with mouth-watering offers. But how do you identify Ponzi schemes from genuine platforms? Well, that's the puzzle our guest will have to solve. Joining us right now is Humphrey Irabo. He's the team lead, Satoshi Online Bitcoin Miners. He's speaking to us from Canada. Good to have you join us today. Hello, Mr. Humphrey, if you can hear me. Good to have you join us.
Good morning. It's a pleasure joining you once again.
Yes. Well, let's look at this report from Whitestream. According to a Whitestream, Nigeria is turning into a den of cryptocurrency scams. And most of these scams are originating on the popular social media platform, Instagram. Now, we need you to tell us more about the forms these scams take.
Yeah, definitely when you have something that is new and people don't know much about it, and there are people who are out there that want to take advantage of people's lack of knowledge, and it's just unfortunate. And I just said in my previous interview, I said the government should have been a participant. You don't just cut off. When you cut off, you are making it look as if it's a no-go area. Nigerians are very, are people who like to find out why do you say we should cut off? They are no fools. We have smart people among us. And they discovered that people are making a lot of money, even from where you said they should not go. Why? There is no employment anywhere. Everybody wants to jump in and make as much money as they can. And like I said, cryptocurrency, blockchain is an evolving technology. Everybody is in there trying to find out how best they can apply it to their industry, in the financial sector, even in the in the video the film industry, the artists. Everybody just plug in, and you just cut off your country, cut off a whole country from also making research. The unfortunate thing is that people are making research, and when you do research, it's more or less like it's a trial and error thing.
All right, let me come in here. Let me come in here.
Okay.
Now, our concern really, we're looking at the fact that, irrespective of the fact that this is banned by the government, we still see a lot of Ponzi schemes all around this cryptocurrency. Now, we're asking, what form does it take? How do people fall victim? How does it work?
First, they get in contact with a very credible person. That is the most important thing for them to do. If they can convince this credible individual, this and this is what we do, and this is what we do, they know the background of that individual. It can be an artist, it can be a comedian, it can be just somebody important. They just get him on board, just do the advertisement, and it's more or less like image laundering. First, they have to do the image laundering. Once they can get that done, and they have this person at their back who is telling them this thing is good, calling the friends, calling family, calling people he has close relationship with, that this is a good business. Yes, they have known this man. Definitely, the man may not know anything about cryptocurrency or blockchain technology, but they were able to lure him in, and that's it.
Okay.
Everybody begin to dive in, and yeah.
Okay, still talking about some of the reports that are out there. One of the reports unveiled a growing trend of efforts from cyber criminals to hide their stolen cryptocurrencies through different transaction flows. Now, this particular report also went ahead to talk about the fact that mixers and exchanges without verification requirements were the main destinations in 2020 of the stolen crypto funds. Now, isn't it absurd that there are mixers and exchanges without facility to arrest this trend?
Well, when you talk of a cryptocurrency, you don't even necessarily need to pass through any exchange to
Well, there are
have
those who pass through
millions in
them.
your. Yes, what I'm trying to say is this: an email address is enough for you to save your your cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency will just be sitting in your email. It's an encrypted mixture of figures and alphabets, you know, and that's the value, you know, encryption. That's it. It can be sitting in your email address. You don't even need to go through any blockchain company. You understand? That's why we could call it. What do you want to control in the first place? It's not controllable. You just plug in, and that is it. You know, a lot of them, because of EFCC or whatever, they don't even go through the blockchain people are talking about. It's sitting in their email address. It's sitting in their email inbox. I mean, yeah, it's sitting. And it is even when it comes into the blockchain company that, you know, you can trace it. You can trace it. You scare them off, and they left it there, you know, waiting for the proper time to bring it in. That's just it. That's just it.
Well, for some of these funds that are actually intercepted by exchanges with verification requirements, are these funds eventually repatriated to the real owners when intercepted? Hello, if you can hear me?
Well, it depends. You know, we have a lot of things going on, which, yeah, I can hear you. I heard very well. I said a lot of things is going on in the blockchain technology. You know, both students and lecturers are taking notes. You know, in fact, it's a different ball game. In fact, a lot of things are going on. And like I came in, I'm only interested in the compliance aspects because that's my area of specialization. And I try to plug in, try to understand, you know, how this thing works. And you know, initially I came in and I want to be an active participant. I couldn't because my status in Canada, I couldn't be an active participant. So the only way is just to be a network a marketer. I went in and I discovered it's a lot of things are going on. Those who are knowledgeable, you know, it depends on integrity. Those, when you see an opportunity to make money, if you are not as a God-fearing person, you will steal. That's just it.
All right.
That's just it. You know, when you come in and you see people, can I continue?
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, when you see opportunity to make money, and you are not somebody who have handled money before, you just jumped at it, and then and that's it. I presently have an issue now. All of them were team leaders together. They are even I don't want to mention names. People even believe in them more than me. I'm a Nigerian. The 419 that's coming, you know, it's on my head, and you know, they were, you know, as a network marketer, they were just bypassing me and going to the white guy. Oh, we need to get information, no, blah, blah, blah. The white guy referred them back to me. And I tell them, oh, this is how it is. They still prefer to deal with the white guy. Okay. I allow them to be dealing with the white guy because they believe he's the one who will not scam them. Well, that's it. That's what our country has gotten to. Even those who have integrity, you know, it is difficult to sell yourself, to sell your product.
All
They
right.
were going behind me.
Okay. Well, let's move on now. There are people who fall victim to these schemes, and some of them, if not all of them, are definitely people who want to hedge against the not so flattering economic indicators that we have in Nigeria and even in some other places. Now, I'd like you to talk to us about staying safe and being able to spot a scam.
Yeah, actually, because of the volatility nature of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency generally, the issue of making a huge profit is there. You can make 1,000% profit. It is possible. Yeah, because it is so volatile. It can move, suddenly and so fast, because some people somewhere are maybe either dumping or selling or buying.
All right, if you can hear me, I do go ahead. You were talking about the fact that it's so volatile, and there is the possibility of making over 1,000% gain at the end of the day. So talk to us. We can hear you. Go ahead. Okay, I guess that we're having connection issues there.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's so decentralized.
Okay, we have Mr. Humphrey talking about how that cryptocurrency is so decentralized, and there are so many positives to that effect. But of course, we are looking at the fact that Nigeria is becoming a den for cryptocurrency scam, and he has talked to us about why this is so. And of course, in strong terms, he condemned the government for banning cryptocurrency, and for him, he believes the government should probably do something different from that. Go ahead if you can hear me.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of scamming have to come in because people take advantage of other people's ignorance, to scam them, and like I said, I didn't mean the government coming. We would have gone past this area of scamming, and they will move ahead, identify the loopholes, where people scam, and like I said, a blockchain company that does not have a physical present, a physical location anywhere in the world, that's a red flag. That is a red flag. That is a red flag.
Can you take that again? I think the
Forex.
Mr. Humphrey, can you take that again? The audio was muffled when you made that statement. You were saying something. You talked about something. You called it red flag. What's that, please?
Yeah, I said a blockchain company or a Forex trading company that does not have a physical location in any country, that's just online, that is a red flag. It's a big red flag. It is a big red flag, because what they do is, I'm not saying they are genuine Forex trading company that don't have physical presence, but it is a way for any person or a company who does not have a physical presence in any country, to scam you and easily go away. You can't trace them. That is it. They are untraceable because they don't have any physical location anywhere. I hope I'm communicating.
Yes, we can hear you. Do go ahead.
Yeah. So a blockchain company or a forex trading company without a physical location in any country. What I mean by physical locations, have a registered company.
Mr. Humphrey, let me come in here. Before you talk about the other red flags, you will understand with me that here in Nigeria, it is banned, and people who operate do so in secrecy. So, one would expect that, well, maybe they wouldn't even have physical offices, don't you think?
Yes, they are not supposed to have physical offices, Nigeria, but they have physical offices in other countries. Definitely, they are coming from somewhere. It's banned in Nigeria, and people are trading on their exchange. They have physical location somewhere else. So it is for anybody who want to invest with them, go and identify their location. Ask someone, like the company I was involved with. I don't want to mention the company's name so that they don't think I'm just giving it.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. So, and they have a physical location in the US, and I said, see, even when they called me about them, and I said, okay, I can only function. This is my area. There are some things which they were not doing. I'm a compliance person.
Okay, I guess the audio is muffled. I can barely hear what you're saying.
If I left these days, these people bringing in money.
Okay, Mr. Humphrey, let me come in here. You've mentioned one red flag. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. I can hear you very well.
All right. I said you already mentioned one red flag. Can you talk about one more before we talk about the opportunities in cryptocurrency or in the digital currency space?
Yeah, the other red flag is KYC. People who are investing, who are they? You know, you want to invest your money. What do? You just have to ask, not just interested in taking their money, you know, because we are talking of money laundering. And we just have, this is what I put forward to this company when they invited me. I said, no, you have to deal with this area. This compliance, KYC, and identification of those who are bringing in money. A blockchain company tried it. They allowed their marketers to just collect money from people, and you know, and most of them are even Nigerians. I don't want to mention the blockchain company. And when the US government came to know about it, and they pushed forward KYC to them, you know, they've already collected this money from these people. And when they push in KYC, okay, this person I invested, I'm bearing Olatunde Taiwo. Show me your ID card that says you are Olatunde Taiwo. You now start telling me it's a pseudonym, it's just.
Oh dear, well, that's Mr. Humphrey talking to us about how that some of these operators really are involved in some really terrible activities like money laundering, and he's talking about the fact that he's been able to intercept a particular team, and I think that's a very good one. Well, if you can hear me, away from some of these red flags, let's look at the people who are genuinely interested in investing in crypto. I would like you to just talk to us about the various fields that they're in. Maybe you talk about miners and some other fields really that are in that particular sector, so we can learn for those who want to delve into this.
Yeah, let me start with the miners.
Okay.
People have been mining cryptocurrency, even, in fact, I will mention a particular university that, in fact, they have been doing it for some time, and don't be surprised, University of Benin, you know, going there, you have miners. Even almost 5 years ago, this is just not new thing. 5 years ago, people were mining cryptocurrency. Because they have the necessary information to go about it. And you see them with their laptop, with their phone. Well, unfortunately, we have the Yahoo boys too. But when a Yahoo boy now turned to do a legal business, you know, the stigma of Yahoo is still on him, even when he's doing the right thing. You know, he was once a Yahoo, he will continue to be a Yahoo, and so forever and ever.
All right, Mr. Humphrey, I was looking at
to change and do something that, okay, yeah.
All right, so I was looking at for people who are interested. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Okay. All right. I just wanted you to just talk about some of the opportunities inherent in cryptocurrency. You've talked about miners. For want of time, really, I would have loved you to expatiate on that particular one. But apart from miners, just help us tie this up, the opportunities that are available in that sector. Mr. Humphrey? Okay. Mr. Humphrey, if you can hear me, please go ahead. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to leave it. Thank you so much, Mr. Humphrey. Yes, for want of time, we'll have to end the conversation here, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing.
Have a wonderful day.
All right. You too, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us all the way from Canada.